Hello, unique device. Hope you guys are doing great. It's been a while. Alright, in today's tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to form this full padded backdrop turban design. It's a threading design. So without taking your time, let's move straight to the tutorial. The material I'll be using for this project is 1 yard of raw silk fabric. You can get any stretchy fabric and you are good to go. And don't forget, the stretchy part is the length part. So the length of this fabric measures 36 inches by the full length of your fabric. If your full length of fabric is 60 inches, use it. Mine is 58 inches. And this is 1/4 inch foam. Okay, you can see the way it looks. 1/4 inch foam, and I cut out 12 pieces. So this foam, the width is 1 inch and the length measures 36 inches by 1 inch, 12 pieces. All right, this is what we'll be inserting inside the fabric. So just watch and see the way I'll be placing the foam inside the fabric. Just take the tip of that fabric and wrap the foam the way you are seeing it. Please, while doing this, better get your pins ready because that pin will do a good job for you. So I'll be using the pin to hold it down the way I'm seeing it. Then you adjust again. You understand? Just ensure that the tip that covers the foam, there's an allowance where you will sew down. While sewing, you won't sew on top of the foam. So as you're covering it, make sure that there is a small allowance, like 1/4 inch allowance for sewing it down. All right, so I'll just pin everything down and this is outcome. So I'll be taking it to my sewing machine and I'll sew down like this. Remember I said it shouldn't touch the foam. All right, so after sewing it, this is the outcome, guys. Can you see how beautiful it is? So we'll be forming the second plate. You notice that I didn't sew on top of the foam. That's why I'm showing you. And this is the edges of the fabric. All right, so next thing we'll be doing again is to insert the second foam. The same thing you did, that's what you'll be doing, but you will shift your hand inside. You understand? You won't bring it very close to the first foam. Just shift it inside. Then make sure you have like 1/2 inch allowance, just 1/2 inch. And while sewing here, don't forget it won't touch the foam. Don't even understand me. So I will do the same thing I did before. I won't fail to say this. If you rush this design, if you are doing this design, you rush it, you end up messing. In fact, you end up messing up your work. You notice that there will be a shortage down on the down part of the fabric. So while doing this, take it easy, no rush am. This design looks very easy, but you have to take it easy. So after sewing again, this will be the outcome. So I'll be inserting the third foam again and I will follow the same procedure, the same way we did the second one. You shift your hand small, give like 1/2 inch allowance, okay? Fold in, use your pin to hold down, take it to your sewing machine and sew down. Don't forget to avoid the foam while sewing. So I will sew everything off camera and I'll insert this whole foam inside it. So this is the outcome, guys, and you can see how it is beautifully crafted. And this is the last foam. Remember I said it's 12 pieces. So I've inserted 11 foams, so it's remaining just one. Here, that's what you should do. Shift your hand small when you want to cover up this foam. You won't give just 1/2 inch here, you give like 2 inches, okay? Just shift your hand a bit while inserting this particular foam. So once I'm done adjusting, remember I said this design is somehow, so you have to be patient while doing your work. Just shift your hand and the allowance you'll be having here is no more 1/2 inch. You give like 2 inches. 2 is okay. I don't know if you understand me. So I'll be putting allowance of 2 inches and I'll pin down, then sew everything down. So this is the outcome. You can see how it is beautifully made. This is the back. You notice that you won't see any foam. So while sewing yours, please don't sew on top of your foam, okay? All right, so right here, you mark 4 inches down here, okay? Just the way you're seeing it, 4 inches. This will serve as our band. So just fold it this way and make sure it touches that line, that place you marked 4 inches, to touch it. Then use your pin to hold it. Remember I said this work is more of pinning, so we get enough pin around you. So I'll continue to fold it this way and it will just touch that white line. Now after doing that, you can sew down, you understand? Just take the tip and sew down, or without even sewing it, take the first pleat here, you understand, the first pleat here, just pick it. Then once you pick that first pleat, just this one, pick it, then place it this way. Remember I said it's either you sew that band or you do this one, this second method. Just remove this pin here, then use it to hold this first plate. Then once you're done doing this, you sew down. Please make sure that as you sew on top of this line so you'll be able to hold that band. I don't know if you get me. So just sew like this, and after sewing, also sew here down and sew this part down again. You can see what I'm showing you. Sew it down so it will, everything will hold firm. So after doing this, you fold the turban so I'll be able to hold everything together. Another thing I will tell you is you have to be careful so the thickness of this turban will not spoil your machine needle. I know what I'm saying. I'm talking out of experience. So I'll be using my pin to hold it down first. Then after holding some delicate points down, I'll be sewing it with my sewing machine. So I will first of all use my measuring tape to mark my head circumference. So my head circumference is 22 inches and half of it is 11 inches. So because it's 11 inches, I'm marking 11 inches, okay? And you mark yours according to your head circumference. So you sew down the way you are saying it. And this is the outcome. You can see it, right? I took it up from here, then down. Please watch closely. You notice that I pleated this part. This is what I did there. I folded and sewed down. So while sewing this part, just pleat in, sew, pleat and sew, and you are good to go. Please, if you have reached this level and you've not liked this video, kindly do so. Also drop something on the comment section. You can say thank you or God bless you. Anything, just drop something on the comment section. It motivates me to do more tutorials. Then if you love what I'm doing and you're a new person to my channel, kindly subscribe to my channel. I'm Unique Nelo and I design different headwears. So this is how you will form that backdrop design. The backdrop, that's how you're going to fold it in. This is what I just did. Fold in the way you're seeing now, then fold it in again this way from that top part. So once you fold it in, make sure it drops at this point I'm showing you, okay? Just adjust the cap, just drag it up small, then use your needle and thread and sew. I did this off camera because it was a bit difficult, but I ended up holding it well. After doing that, this is the last place you will tack. You can see this point I'm holding now. You join it together the way you are seeing here, then use your needle and thread and sew this way. Please let me drop this information before I forget. I'll be hosting what I tagged Show Your Skill Challenge. It's a free class. You're not paying for it. Once you're interested in rehearsing what I'll be teaching on this channel, you are good to go. So if you're interested to join this Show Your Skill free training class, the link is on the description box, or chat me up on this number so you will join the WhatsApp group where you will know more about this free challenge, okay? So back to our tutorial. Once you reach this point, you knot your thread and cut it out, and the cap is ready. Guys, check this out. Do you know you can still add beads to this? You can embellish it if you want, but I'll be leaving mine like this. Let us see how it looks on our dummy head. If this video is helpful to you, kindly like this video. Also drop a good comment on the comment section. It motivates me to do more. So guys, see you guys in my next video. Bye.